That's better. Nikki Banks, father. Chrissy P, father. Father's in a hotel room for 2 nights. I'm enjoying a fine malt beverage, high gravity lager by Anheuser-Busch. Uh, yes. Oh. You guys got to learn how to spell Schaburger. It's SH hyphen BURN hyphen GURR. Schaburger. I might even change it and throw in a third R and get rid of the U. Since it's my word, I can spell it any way I want. Oh. Father, I have COVID. What should I do? I would go to an orphanage. Strengthen those little kids' immune systems. Ugh. They do a pretty good job of cleaning those truck stop showers. Lionheart says Pomps will be destroyed. Well, that's great. I can't wait for that to happen. Ugh. Chuck Schick says, take the butt plug out of your ass. Well, then I'll poop all over the place. Ugh. Father, I have very bad sciatica. That sucks, bro. I've never had that. I don't know what to say. No, I didn't, Cody. Been running around like a madman. Ugh. Shreddy Krueger, I could care less about Colin von Mogul, whatever, Monger. Ugh. I'm really fed up with bodybuilding. The athletes in modern day bodybuilding are just complete prima donnas. Oh my God. Oh, feels so good in this air conditioned room. Nikki Banks wants to know what motivates you, Father? Um, Living well, eating, drinking. Uh, I even love sleeping. Eat good, sleep good, fuck good. Right. Miyagi nailed it. Uh, Except as you get older, fucking good isn't as important. Sometimes you need rest. Uh, my opinion on Ukraine and Russia, I I'll tell you what, Russia's military is pretty pathetic. I know they got real good up to date nukes, but that's all they got. They can't take a neighboring country's capital? For Christ's sake. Imagine if the United States wanted to take a neighboring country's capital. That would be Ottawa, Canada, or Mexico City, Mexico. How long do you think that would take? For Christ's sake. OJ says I'm misinformed. I don't know what he's referring to. I thought Russia had real good nukes. Nobody can defeat Afghanistan, bro. That's a real ignorant comment. Imagine trying to invade West Virginia with all those hillbillies like Dale with guns, fighting on their own terrain. Be nearly impossible. Jay, you need antidepressant medication. No, I don't. That shit'll make you drink. Oh. Look, I'm Dana Lynn Bailey. Jay, what was your level on Wizards and Dragons in college? I've never even heard of that game. Is that like Dungeons and Dragons? Oh, it's fucking gay. How much do you weigh now? I have no idea. Probably 315, 320. Biden's on TV right now. Oh, he's talking. You know what? He's talking about the grain shortage. You know what? The first thing out of his mouth is Africa. See, that's why I like Trump. You may not like Trump personally, but he was America first, and then our allies second. You know, Canada, the UK, Australia. Any new canned goods? No. I did replace what Mistress Keisha took. That's it. Oh, thoughts on Vince Goodwin? Oh, I heard he's been going in on Lenny and the Cuban. He's an idiot. He knows the Cuban didn't challenge him to a fight. He's just blowing hot air and blowing hot dick to try and stay relevant in the Genovaverse. He needs to just go to bed with a big dick and be happy. Oh. I challenged Vince Goodrum to a 40-ounce of malt liquor drinking contest, followed by chicken wings after we were fucked up. I heard he's interested. I don't have anything against the guy. He's just a shit talker. He's a fat, gay black man who's a shit talker. Other than that, I don't have anything against him. Vince would try to blow you. I doubt that. He's not Lenny. You know, I was on Lenny's live stream a couple nights ago. I think it was the Mother's Day live stream. And that fucking weasel, and yes, I'm calling Lenny a weasel. He read some of my comments, so he knew I was on there. And he knew it was the real Jay Masters. But he refused to read my comment. And I redid the same comment several times. Pomps doxed my mother. And Lenny avoided that comment like the plague because he's so afraid of Pomps not giving him the t-shirt money. Boy, the once proud Lenny Persons, who would never let someone influence his ideas or his beliefs or his thoughts or his words. Now, for mere crumbs, whatever Pomps feels like giving him from the t-shirt business, Pomps controls Lenny's mouth. That's pathetic. That's really pathetic. That whatever Pomps has given Lenny, and I'm sure it's crumbs, I'm sure it's not what Lenny's fully entitled, Lenny is going to ignore that Pomps fucking doxed my mother. He'll read all my other comments, but he won't read that one because he's so afraid of getting on Pomps' bad side. Could you imagine being that giant fucking ogre, Big Leonard, and being afraid of a guy like Pomps? That's right, Lenny. I said it. You're afraid of Pomps. If you weren't afraid of Pomps, you would have read that comment about that pussy doxing my mother. The doxing has got to stop. You notice I don't do it anymore. I don't care what you guys do, but you're not going to see me telling you to dox people. He's not afraid of him. He's afraid of losing his $15 for eggs and lactose-free milk. There we go. Okay, that's more realistic. I was just trying to be dramatic. Excuse me for being dramatic. Your comment was much more accurate. Pisses me off. Lenny used to be a good friend, but he can't even read a comment that Pomps doxed my mother. Pomps' t-shirt money is more important than our friendship. Well, at least now I know where Lenny stands. For $15, you can get Lenny to say or not say anything you want. Oh, let me see what that says about my Cuban commandant. I kind of like the sound of that. I'm pretty sure your Cuban commandant recommended we contact the post office, which I may or may not have done. Hugh. Right. Plausible deniability. It didn't come from me, and you may or may not have done it. Put that in your FBI file, Pomps. Both you and Cuban have shown zero proof. What are we supposed to be looking for proof of? If you don't think those accounts are Pomps, you're crazy. I'll tell you, this might be a good time to bring it up. The real Andrew Phillips, the legendary Gorilla Juice himself, sent me a direct message to the Bedroom Bully account a few weeks ago. And I'm trying to remember the account he sent it from. It's one of his old accounts. And he said, Jay, what can I do to convince you that I'm the real Gorilla Juice? And I said, send me a picture of you holding a current newspaper. And you know what? A couple of hours later, he did. I had one of my experts analyze the photo. And